What are your main responsibilities?
Make sure everything flows and no incidents. Don't like incidents.
We've just been in a security meeting with you. Can you tell us what that was all about?
We had every day there's a security meeting where you meet with the police, the security guards, the stage, social welfare, to take care of all the underage kids, and then for people from the organisation where it's interesting to know if there's something special happening.
How do you manage your security on the festival site?
Running and with a phone. No, but it's nothing. You don't do anything when you're up and running. There's nothing you can do. If it's nothing major happening, everything should be planned, then it should work. If you've done it properly, that's how it should be. But
do you need any qualifications?
I gotta pick it up. Head of police. Magnus. Yes. Jag skickade protokollet. Och där ligger statistiken i det också. Så det ligger på din mail. Ja, bra. Ja, adjö. Hej.
That was the police, is it?
Yeah. That's good. Better pick up then.
What qualifications do you need to manage festival security?
Do you need any qualifications? That depends on what kind of festival it is. But then here, I think it's easier here because there's no liquor permit on the site. I'm used to festivals where they have a liquor permit, and then it becomes so much bigger. So it's smaller here. So it depends where they have, but you need a big interest in actually reading on what the rules are that you have to follow. And as long as you do that, you don't need any special qualifications. You need an interest for it, and then you can do it. And I know how a shot sounds like. That wasn't one.
What are the biggest challenges of security at a festival?
Volunteers.
Why is that?
Because you never know who you're going to get. You don't know their qualifications. You don't know if they're going to turn up, because you can't make them turn up. It's volunteer work. You can't tell them you're fired. You're not fired. They'll just be here if they can be here, and you hope that they're going to turn up. And then if they don't work in a position you've given them, you find another thing for them. You try and make it as nice as you can to tell them that we think you should work better in this position, because you can't tell them you suck at this. So, I mean, they're still doing it volunteer, so you just try and help them find a place where they can do a better job.
What is the procedure for crowd management?
Where? There's crowd management in the entrances, there's crowd management leaving the area, there's crowd management in front of the stage. Which one's most interesting?
We'll do leaving the area.
Leaving the area is the easy one. Just open up all the gates and make sure people go out. And stand there to see if they don't leave with half the tent or something like that.
So how is that different from any others?
Here you don't have to. In Sweden, the law says that if you have a liquor permit, they have to leave 30 minutes after you stop serving. That means that you suddenly have a big problem, because people who are drunk and still have a lot of beer left don't really want to leave when time's up.
Yeah.
So you try to make them see that, you know, the permit is, we have to go, you got to leave. And here they can stay, well, they can move their own speed along. So that's easy. It's a nice one.
How does accreditation work?
Accreditation. We don't anything to do with it. It's all run by media. So in some festivals, if you do have artists that's internationally known, usually security will be involved to make sure that you don't accredit people, just give it to anyone. But here it's not a problem, so basically anybody can get it. There's no You don't check them with the police. You just give them and make sure that they work somewhere.
How do you manage the security on the camping site?
Same thing, put up fences, make sure that you have proper fences so that you can direct people to go to the right, so make sure that they're not everybody turning in at the same time. And other than that, you just walk around and make sure that, well, you talk to people. I mean, security is a lot about, it's educating them that they might think a bit different and do it in a different way. I'm not one of there's security and security. You'll find guards that work and enjoy being security because you get some power with it. I don't care. I get paid anyway. The point is that if everybody's happy when I leave, then we did a good job.
I agree. We haven't noticed any CCTV. Why is that?
Not very common in Sweden at all. I live in Stockholm where they've just started. So they've put up a couple of cameras. It's nothing, there's a lot of discussions about this personal integrity and whether we should be seen or not seen. If you have nothing to hide, why worry? So they can put up as many they like, I don't really care.
Wish England was more like that. If you arrest someone, what happens to them?
It depends for what. But if security arrests them, they are put behind in the corridor and we wait for the police to hand them over, and they get handed over and turned into the police station.
Has there been any trouble at this festival so far?
There's been one assault and a couple of drunk people. That's it. So not much.
What is the most difficult incident you've had to deal with in the job?
Overall, or during this?
Either. Your job?
Working with, I used to work in the subway in Stockholm, so I've had what they call person on track. It's not very fun.
Okay, what is that?
It's when they either jump or fall down on the tracks when there's a subway train coming. Whatever happens after the train meets the person, you can figure it out. It's not the most funny thing you can do.
What's the most difficult incident you had to deal with at a festival?
At a festival, we've had heart attacks. We've had a pregnancy starting. It was interesting. But well, you got to solve it. We've had a fire. Yeah, that's basically it. Some fights, but that's not very. I mean, you sort of expect drunk people getting into fights. Yeah.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
Everybody will say it when it's finished, but it's not true. I enjoy having when you have 15,000 people looking on something and everything works, and there's no fights. I enjoy it. It means I've done a good job.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you.